today we're jumping into Lucifer. This is season 3, episode 15. We are here with another Lucifer reaction. I'm not gonna really give you long details about how I felt about the last episode because you guys already know if you checked out my reactions. If you have not, why the hell not? This is going to be a full reaction for my second and third tier here on the YouTube platform, as well as my other platform, Patreon. So guys, please sign up to one of those platforms and help support the channel today. So far so good. I'm really enjoying this season. There has been a few episodes for me that was kind of like a weaker episode, but overall I've been enjoying it. I've been laughing, I've been loving, and I've been wanting more. I'm really curious to see if this episode is going to be the episode where Mace will confront Amenadiel and the therapist lady about what she saw. If not, how long is it going to be until that happens? Also, Amenadiel seems like he's going to be facing off with Lucifer moving forward, so I'm ready to see those battles happen as well. As always, I'm looking forward to seeing Chloe, and I'm looking forward to seeing Lucifer do what they do. They are very good actors, and being put together just makes the show overall just entertaining. I love it. So guys, without further ado, let's get into Lucifer and find out exactly what the devil has got to give.
Lucifer, I'm here.
Ooh.
Why is it so dark in here?
Detective. There's been a change of plan. I'm not going. Things happened. Please leave.
Wait, what's happened? Lucifer? What's on your back?
Detective, I said you can't control them. Detective! And then I woke up.
That's a crazy
It's
dream.
not sort of dream I'm used to. I need sturdier guardrails.
Or maybe there's some symbolism in there.
Wait, who you are?
Who you are?
Who knows what else you'll take from me? Job with the LAPD?
Oh, Chloe.
This isn't about her. This is about me. My father that he can't control me. He's not as powerful as he thinks. I'm going to remove Pierce's immortal curse so he can finally die. Everything that I've come up with, Pierce has already tried.
Sure, I know how to remove an immortal's curse.
No, I want you to remove my mental block.
Unfortunately, that's not how it works, Lucifer. You just have to be patient.
Very
you never know
patient.
when or where inspiration will strike. Hi, Amenadiel.
Listen, about tonight, I'm gonna have to... No!
Can't you play hooky?
Not if I'm gonna be a responsible adult.
I mean, don't you ever miss just having stupid fun like when you were a kid?
I know, I'm sorry, babe, I can't. Can we do a neon party rain check?
You're gonna realize what you've been missing.
Looks so cute on you. This is the longest you've ever gone without talking, ever.
I have this puzzle that I need to solve, but I've hit a mental block. I just ran out of ideas when working a particularly difficult case.
No, because there's always a new angle to consider.
He's the author of a best-selling futuristic YA series called Class 3001.
The irony is a little on the nose, or on the head, should I say?
Aliens, the android who bled white. Got to dig in last night when someone showed up and rewrote her dessert menu with that typewriter.
Who found the body?
Kathleen's editor, Vincent Green, is out by the pool.
Your head is mostly empty.
Huh?
Exactly, and yet you managed to do this improv thing.
Well, the first rule of improv is yes and.
Yes, and
Well, you agree with whatever's being said, yes. And then you say the first thing that comes to your mind, and.
Finally finished the new book. We made plans for me to come over this morning, pick up the manuscript. She does all her writing on that typewriter.
yes, and all her dying on that typewriter as well, it seems.
How fans can get obsessed with their idols.
Yes, and with their boobs. Like after you did Hot Tub High School, Detective.
I was so excited that she was finished that I tweeted the news to her fans.
Well, as long as you didn't tweet her address as well.
No, of course not, but someone could find that.
But you're literally just saying what you would normally say with the words yes and in front of it.
She had the worst case of writer's block I've ever seen.
You cure her block?
I don't know. She said I would understand after I read it.
You haven't read it.
No, like I said, there's only one copy and I haven't seen it.
We need to find it.
You mean we need to find the killer?
Exactly, so they can hand over that book.
Why are you guys together again?
You're really good at this sweet, sappy stuff, aren't you?
Maybe someday we can actually have this date in public.
I do hate sneaking around, but Maze, I want to tell her, I just don't know how. I admit, I'm afraid. I feel so guilty. been avoiding her calls.
I'm sure she's fine, busy hunting bounties and all. I can check on her if that'll make you feel better.
Really?
I would do anything for you.
If Jessica truly loved him, then why had she kissed Tristan? All this kissing and stealing liquor from the parents. I mean, where's the sex?
I didn't have much of a high school experience.
Oh.
Child actors don't have much time for regular school. You're either auditioning or on set.
Kathleen's afterward explained how she overcame her writer's block. In order to understand, I may need context.
Someone who goes by the name of Ashley 3001 Fan. Apparently, she wasn't too happy the book was taking so long to be completed.
I don't have to answer to ignorant trolls like you. There's a reason I'm the writer and you're a fan.
But Kathleen publicly berated her. Ashley went completely offline.
Humiliated by her hero that she wanted revenge. Well, let's hope so, because I need to find that book.
Is Maze here?
Sorry. No.
Mind telling her that I stopped by, please?
Sure. Why don't you want to see him? I'm gonna feels nice.
I'm gonna be sneaking around behind my back with my friend and lying about it.
Why are they doing that?
I don't know. Because they suck.
People are just scared to tell the truth. Maybe they need a little help.
Helping people tell the truth is kind of my thing.
Ooh.
Ashley 3001 Fanta here. And the ice cream from the crime scene, also from here. If there's no adult responsibility, it looks like they're having fun. I'd like to ask you all some... Freeze!
Freeze, good one.
It's just one joint.
Chloe?
You're not Ashley?
No, I'm Ashley.
What's going on, Ashley, is you need to give me that book. I'll show you the true meaning of you scream for ice cream. There's the book.
Dude, I'm telling you, I don't have any book.
Then why was that found at Kathleen Pike's home?
It's a flavor I created, special for Kathleen. I brought it to her house personally. Kathleen's dead?
Very.
High school was the best time of my life. Reading 3001 makes me feel like I'm 16 again.
You know about your online fight with Kathleen. Things got very heated.
I sent her some of my writing, you know, like an olive branch. And I've written like tons of class of 3001 fan fiction. She even asked me to help her finish her last book.
She asked you to help.
Yeah, but when Kathleen read my version, she decided she wanted to go in a different direction.
She told me she realized she needed to be more authentic.
That is completely meaningless.
Kathleen's books are based on real people.
And all of her stories were taken from her real life at West Side High.
Do you have any original ideas at all?
Well, she changed the last names.
Tell me, what do you do when you run out of ideas?
Oh, I never run out of ideas. I've got way too many. These people's dirty laundry sounds like motive to me.
I think Charlotte, Miss Richards is right.
The main characters from the class of 3001. If the book's gonna reveal any secrets, it's there.
These 6 degenerates has my book. Let's bring them in.
You know, all you have is speculation. Kathleen was rushing to get her book done in time to announce it at her high school reunion, which is tomorrow night. It gives us an opportunity as well to go undercover.
You're Todd Cornwell.
Who's Todd Cornwell?
Exactly. Stalked Kathleen's classmates online. Todd was the only one with zero social media presence.
You could go as Todd.
No one will believe that, even if I tell them I've had a face and body transplant.
I could go as your +1.
Oh, poops, hold up. Todd RSVP'd, yes.
It's definitely not legal to distract Todd with, say, a bounty hunter.
Great. Are you gonna call Maze?
Gladly, whilst you research our suspects.
I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, well, you seem pretty busy. I was hoping that maybe you'd found a boyfriend.
Boyfriend? So single.
Well, in that case, I should totally set you up. What are best friends for?
I know, it's just me and blind dates.
How about tomorrow night? Let me do this.
Tomorrow it is.
Mom?
Baby, what are you doing up?
I'm gonna miss the bus.
What? Go, get your... Where's the...
You know, high school reunions are very popular torture in hell.
It's Emily and Beau, Tristan and Jessica, and there's Max talking to Isabel. Oh, not good enough for him, really.
What did you just say?
Lucifer, don't judge. There's so much more to these people than their stereotypes suggest. Characters are so compelling and relatable.
And one of them is most likely a killer.
Right, you can finally meet the, so we can question the suspect.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but focus, detective. I need that afterward.
Can you believe that sophomore year she hooked up with Tristan on the laser ball field?
And then what are you doing here?
Maze invited me.
What if you were my blind date?
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
No
Unless
way.
she knows about us.
This is Todd. Your date.
This is blue lobelia. Native Americans use them to treat constipation.
But what are you two doing here?
Double date. Todd, oddbod Todd, this looks so different.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Wow, so funny and
So hot. Can you believe Kathleen's coming out with another book?
Oh, I believe it. That bitch loved profiting off of us.
Those books ruined our lives. I had to move to Maine.
Did you know what happens in the new book? Are there any big secrets that come out?
Who are you again?
What were you doing 2 nights ago?
We were just at home. The time I flew in, it was really late.
You're hiding something. Here's what Isabel thinks, especially after what she did to you in chemistry class. So where were you 2 nights ago?
Let's go talk somewhere a little quieter.
Linda, you're a therapist. And Todd, you're in therapy. Discuss.
Let me just skip my reunion for this.
Most serial killers wet the bed. This is getting out of control.
You just have to get through tonight. You can do it. Any hobbies?
I make my own toothpaste.
Dude, man, I don't remember where I was. Oh!
Tell me the truth now.
Party before the party, you know?
But why is that a secret?
Because we didn't invite everyone. If we knew how cool you had gotten, we totally would have invited you.
Wasting our time here.
He might be the killer.
Is that really what you want to talk about?
What are you doing? Who is that? We were talking.
Actually, I am still kind of pissed about that.
I'm sorry I cheated on you, but I only did it because I thought you slept with Emily. I read 3001. It showed me how much you really loved me.
What's going on here? Max, I thought it was gonna be just us.
Oh, so you were sleeping with Emily, weren't you? And then you bring this rando in here too?
I said anything like that to you.
Detective, none of these people killed Kathleen. They have the same alibi. They broke onto the campus 2 nights ago and had a party by the pool.
That's why you were all acting so strangely.
Yeah. Sorry we didn't invite you, Todd, but
Todd was hanging out with Kathleen 2 nights ago?
yeah, that's what he said in the email.
I think I'm the killer.
Lord.
What motive would Todd have to kill Kathleen? He's not even in the book.
Todd's probably tired of being left out. Was making the case all about themselves. Slightly unprofessional, but I forgive you, Detective.
Fun teenage drama that I missed out on, you know? I didn't even get to go to my own prom.
And that's the best way to clean out an abscess, too.
How delightful. Okay, stop. That's inappropriate.
Well, does this make you uncomfortable too?
You know, don't you? And you're torturing us.
You're the ones who've been running around lying to me about this fling for weeks.
Of course we lied, Maze.
Not take orders from some pathetic daddy's boy. Is this the divine purpose your father sent you here for?
All I do is listen to your problems. Everyone's problems. So yeah, for once, I put myself first. Know that this wasn't some fling. And what Amanda Deal and I found was completely unexpected.
You were my friend.
Right.
Yes, I indeed visited Kathleen 2 nights ago.
The night she was murdered.
And you think I did it. I'm used to people judging this book by its cover. That's why I swore off social media.
Kathleen tracked you down?
She wanted to discuss the final installment of her series with me. Turns out not only was she going to include me in the final book, she was making me the hero. Kathleen was waiting for the reunion. She was excited about finishing it in time to show everyone the end. She did tell me about the story itself.
What happened?
How it had a peaceful, grounded ending. And beautiful.
And boring.
And not at all like the action-packed robot ending that the editor told us about. I was just wondering, did Kathleen ever talk to you about working with a ghostwriter? She never mentioned a fanfic writer named Ashley Collins. He's a manager at an ice cream shop.
Why are you asking? Is this Ashley a suspect?
Oh, well, I can't divulge any of that information at this time.
Hello, Vincent.
You're under arrest for the murder of Kathleen Pike.
You lied to us, Vincent.
I looked at traffic footage. You went to Kathleen's house the night of the murder.
You waited 5 years for that damn book like I did. You wouldn't want to wait another second for it either. She ended this series in the most boring way possible.
And you were worried about the sales.
You knew that you couldn't publish Ashley's ending as hers, so you came here to tie up the one loose end.
Where is it?
I don't have it. I destroyed it.
What? Afterwards, so I could fix my problem, and now you're saying it's gone?
Lucifer, back off.
No, she said inspiration came when she realized she couldn't go back and change what she'd done.
Well, that doesn't help me at all! Figure out how to...
You okay?
No, Detective. Far from it.
I'm gonna never go on another blind date ever again. But she was right.
Yeah.
We never should have lied to her.
Never.
We knew what we were doing was going to hurt her. And I did it anyway.
You sure did.
Look, you've made me happier than I've been in a long, long time.
Are you breaking up with him again?
I was being selfish. Mace is my friend. I can't be with you anymore.
You know it's not fair for her to take this away from us.
I don't expect you to understand. It's just not who I am.
I may have strayed from who I am as well.
So I guess this is it.
I guess so.
Lucifer, I'm here. You wanted to see me?
Make our partnership much better when you do all the work and I'm the fun, irresponsible one.
All that high school drama that I missed out on. The girly gossip. It's just not who I am. I like being the responsible adult.
So you no longer desire any of that high school poppycock? I guess you won't be wanting this.
Oh.
Will you go to the prom with me?
I can't believe you did this. Thank you, Lucifer.
I'm just glad you got what you needed.
You ever gonna tell me what it is you were trying to solve?
It's complicated. Long time ago, dear old Dad put a curse on a friend of mine. Father is not as powerful as he thinks, that he can't control him.
Oh.
Or me.
If I've learned anything from this experience, it's that it's better to move forward than stay stuck in the past. We can't rewrite history.
You can't. But maybe I can. Detective, you're a genius. All I need to do is go back and undo the reason it exists in the first place.
Yay! Well. So this episode I feel like was a filler episode. Kind of. I feel like right off the bat when I was watching this, it felt very different for me than the other episodes. And I wasn't really sure what was going on and why I was like struggling to get into the story. And then I realized, no, I didn't realize, I still don't know. It just wasn't, but it wasn't like the strongest episode for me. It wasn't one of my favorite episodes of this season. I feel like it was an episode to bridge the beginning of this season, and now we're gonna bridge the ending of this season. It's one of those episodes which you would call a filler episode, where no consequence, nothing that really happened in this episode would have changed anything else, except possibly the ending of this episode when Lucifer got another idea to kill Cain. My favorite part of this episode had to deal with the double date maze, what I was looking forward to seeing. Linda and Amenadiel, that's what really carried this episode for me. I didn't really care about the murder. That was a blur to me. I still don't really understand it. I think it was really stupid. I think it was so dumb why he killed this lady. And then in my head, when he was confessing everything, all I kept thinking was, really? Is that what happened? Like, somebody would really do this? And the world is such a crazy world that I'm sure somebody would do that, but it was just crazy. So I tuned out of the main plot line of the story about Lucifer trying to figure out ideas, etc., etc. The beginning of the episode was very strong. We didn't know at first what was going on with Lucifer, the wings, and Chloe, and then right with the maze situation, and that story for me is where I connected back into the story, and then I fell out again for me. I have to say for me a lot, because some people will not really with this show, but in other shows I realize they'll argue me down that I'm wrong. So when I say for me, it's just my opinion. So yeah, I just, at the ending, I was kind of curious on what was going to happen, but it just, all the acting felt very off for me. It felt like everybody had a really bad off day. Minus Maze, Linda, Trixie, and even Chloe had very strong moments in this episode with hysterical with the whole, she got really into the book and then had a conversation with all of those. That was very interesting. But overall, I would give this episode an 8. Definitely let me know what you guys thought about this episode. I'm very curious to see if I'm the only one who thought this was a weaker episode, or is it just really honestly what it was, a filler episode. And most filler episodes, every filler episode I've ever been in is always weak for me. So definitely comment down below, guys, and I'm going to try my hardest to see another episode maybe by this weekend. I don't know, dealing with work and everything else that's going on. Halloween is around the corner, course, so I'm preparing for that. But definitely look out for more Lucifer content here on this channel. With that being said, guys, if you see interaction, realize you are not subscribed. Hit subscribe, but also please like and share this content because it does wonders for this channel. And I'll see you all next time on Andres El Rey.